between the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys made a statement last week, winning in blowout fashion. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to have you along wherever you may be. And we are underway from the Sunshine State. Nice little juke. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the FC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Woodson. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Back to throw. Hagan. He'll try and do this himself. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
At the 41-yard line.
On first down, it's Bishop. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what it did for their offense? It gave them a true identity because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we had a 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Bishop. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a handoff up the middle. Avery. And he is close to a first down as he's tackled at the Jaguars' 40-yard line. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. They'll try and sneak it here. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 1 yard is the gain. And it's good enough for a first down. Up the middle they go. Bishop. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Brooklyn, first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Hagan. Austin's got it left side. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And it's caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A gain of 3 yards.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for 3rd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bulls will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm that is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 17 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a change-up.
And taken down just shy of the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 19.
Back to throw. Hagan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. But backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down. Hagan. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Well, they bring their punter out there now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. Two division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
They'll look to throw. That window closed up there, and it's behind him and incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Hagan. Looking for Austin, intercepted. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bulls offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Castro. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
4 yards on the
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bishop. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 12 yards there and a first down.
And a Brooklyn first down.
3-4 defense, and that O-line really dominated the D-line on that play.
And think of it this way. With a 3-4, you have a natural bubble over each guard because those guys don't have defenders over them. Oftentimes, we want to run up the middle. They can get upfield and get on the linebackers right now, and that gives a running back a heck of a chance to get into the secondary.
And 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Hagan. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Bolden. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 28-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Rodriguez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. The hitter here is complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Now a give right side. Callaway looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's third and 1. They run with Bolden. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on third and 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rodriguez. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. 2 minutes to play in this first half, 7-3, our score.
And I believe that gain on third and long changes things quite a bit because this would be a very long field goal. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go for it here.
He'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at the 18-yard line. A gain of 9.
Over the middle, complete. That's Rodriguez. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Callaway. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And was polished off by the touchdown run from the 16-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bulls offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This is 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hagan. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And he returned this to the 20. looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught left side, Bolden. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard on the play.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34.
Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force the 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
He continues to deliver a 1st down here. He had 4 catches in the 1st half, and this one number 5. They'll set up a throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Oh, this is blocked. And all the defense has it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
Dumping it off for Johnson. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Off play action. Hagan. That one out wide and intercepted. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Quick hit here, it's complete. Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. Can't get it right, and he's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And the Jaguars send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
They'll take over.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Operating from the gun. Hagan. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun. Hagan. Over the middle and hits Austin. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bulls.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Up the middle they go. It's Bishop. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
He was brought down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hagan. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Hagan. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bulls have cut it back within a score.
Brandon, what we just saw there were two guys who are in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. 2nd and 5. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 30. The first broken tackle couldn't bust him free.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. They'll set up to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. On first down, Callaway. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. 45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Second and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Callaway. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
To the 49-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Callaway. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This has been a tremendous drive to this point, and this is all you want, playing with a lead in the fourth quarter. If you can keep the ball on the ground, keep the sticks moving, you're going to be in good shape to finish this one off.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down. Now a give, right side, Callaway. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Hagan firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Bishop. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll drop this down to Johnson underneath. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Off the RPO, he completes it. Now 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Now a give, right side. Callaway. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. man on the in route, complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? Third and 4. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
At the 25-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now again, right side, Callaway. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. They'll run here on third and goal. And they'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Jags are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 9. A minute 53 remaining. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it first and 10. Now second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hagan. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, it's going to be a nice. soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. From the gun on third down. Hagan. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
First down. A gain of 26 yards. First down.
Back to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a Brooklyn first down.
They'll look to throw again. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And he takes this one into the end zone. And all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
The Jaguars offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. That he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled